Hey, my name's Roseanne. This is the definition of starting before you are ready. I was in my room getting ready to go out for a run while I was listening to a podcast I had never listened to before. And I found it really energizing. Was having a tough morning, as my mornings have been a little bit lately. They've been a little more chunky and a little less smooth, but that's okay. That's not what I'm here to talk about. So I'm listening to this really great podcast. I was matching the vibe of the podcaster and just being all around inspired, right? To keep moving forward, figuring it all out, getting crystal clear. And then I thought two things. First, I have been saying I'm just over it all. I'm over it all. Well, guess what? I'm adding to my over it all list being over watching or listening to other people living my dream, doing what I know that I am supposed to do, what I know I'm really good at. Maybe I'm not, but I'm going to go down believing that I am. And so listening to the podcast, they taught a different episode, a second episode. This person was talking about her journey as a spiritual life coach and the tools that she used with her patients, clients, whatever you want to call them, to understand certain details of how they were wired and all that stuff. I love this. I love whatever works for you. God bless, right? But that's not me. I have tools. Oh, I have lots of tools. I have a toolbox. But it's not full of apps or questionnaires. Yes, I do that on the side for myself. My toolbox, when I think about my toolbox, or if my therapists were to describe my toolbox, they would probably think the same thing and say the same thing. And that is, my toolbox is a virtual, like old school, I was going to say plumber repairman's toolbox, right? It's got a metal handle. It's probably red and rectangular and not all that deep, but that's okay because my toolbox is virtual and it doesn't need to be all that deep. But I have tons of tools that became my survival. Genuinely, these tools that I amassed over time were my survival. They were how I survived. But I selected them myself. I selected and carved out my own journey in every aspect of my life, whether it's professional, personal, family. I don't even know if you lump family in with personal. I guess you do. But all of the parts of me have tools. And so one of my therapists used to say, I just love your toolbox. I want to dive in and swim through your toolbox. The best thing about my toolbox and my tools are I can gather more. I can gather new. I can lose tools for a little while. Maybe I'll give them away. Maybe I'll share them. Maybe I don't ever want them back. And that's the beauty, right? I could take my toolbox, dump all the tools on the floor because I'm super tired, super frustrated, kick my toolbox into the corner. That'll feel really good, even though it's a virtual toolbox. And be done with it because none of it seems to fit right now. And then little by little, maybe I need a new toolbox. Maybe I don't want a toolbox at all. Maybe I want a tool drawer. but I'll bring tools back that are better suited. Maybe it's the same tool, it just needs to be sharpened or changed or flipped on its end. But it's mine, and I made it myself, and I chose what is a fit for me. And that's what I hope that whatever this turns into, it might be a podcast, it might be a blog, it might be who knows what. But I do have goals, and I'll sort of retrofit as we go on this journey. And again, this is me starting before I'm ready. And part of it is my daughter, Nikki, who said, just do it, just start, just be you. Okay, so this is me. I didn't even do my hair, if I'm going to be honest. I did brush my teeth. Yes. But yeah, so starting before I'm ready. I guess this is a new tool for me. Peace.